Hey everybody, I'm Michael and welcome back to another video. If you watched my previous video, I showed you how to get to this step where we created our own domain-based email address. You can see that I've got my new michael@500klife email created, and this is the generic website host webmail application. It's pretty ugly, it's pretty terrible, and if you want to check your email settings or you want to send and receive, this is where you actually have to log in. You have to log in through your website host, which to me, this is a terrible way to do it. There are ways where you can use the Google Workspace to set up your customized email, but it'll cost you around $72 a year. But I am going to show you how to actually connect your personalized email address, this one that we created here, or whatever you created for yourself, how to connect it to Gmail. So let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into one of my Gmail accounts and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So here we have open a Gmail account. It is my spam email, so I don't care if you send emails to this account. I will never look at them. I will never see them. So don't send me anything here. But this is just for my testing purposes. So to get your customized email address hooked up to Gmail so that you can send and receive as your personalized email, we're going to come up here to the right and we're going to click this settings gear icon and then click on see all settings. From here we are going to go to the accounts and import tab, so click on there. And then what we are going to do is right down here we have a couple of options. Send mail as and check mail from other accounts. So let's go ahead for the send mail as. We are going to add another email address right here. This opens up a pop-up window, and here you will type in the email address that you want to connect to Gmail. So for me, this is michael@500klife.com. Then I'm going to leave this checked and click Next Step. From here, we need to know some information regarding our email server. So this is a little bit tricky here, but this is how I always set things up. So let's go ahead and go back to our Bluehost account right here. Now that we are back in our Bluehost account, let's go ahead and come over here to the right and click on Connect Devices. And this will give us all the information we need to connect our Gmail to our new email address. You can see we've got our username here. This is the password that you created when you created the account. Incoming server, outgoing server, and all of these require authentication, so you need to know your username, which is your email address, and your password, and some of this other stuff. So here's what I like to do. We've got our outgoing server and our incoming server are the same, so this is fine. If we go back to this little pop-up here, you've got mail.500klife.com. The username is actually your email address, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And then the password is the password that you created when you created your email address. So go ahead and type that in just like that. We're going to change the port from 587 to 465. We're going to keep this top one selected, and then we are going to click Add Account. So what Gmail did was it sent an email confirmation to this address. So now we need to go back into our Bluehost account. I've already got it added or set up right here. This is my webmail login. You can see that the email just came through from Gmail, so let's go ahead and open that. And what we need is this little confirmation code right here. So for me, this is my code. I'm going to copy this code, and then I'm going to open the pop-up window again and paste it in just like this and click Verify. And when that is done, the pop-up goes away. You can actually delete this email from your server. And then now we are going to go back to our Gmail account, and you can see that we have this new send mail as, and this is the email that I just added. So with this added just like this, you can either say when you were replying a message, reply from the same email address the message was sent to, or do a default address. For me, I like to check this box or this little radio button here. And then let's go ahead and go back to our inbox, and we are going to send a test email. So let me delete this. Don't need that. Let's go ahead and click Compose, and I will open this up just like this. Got it. So now, instead of the default Gmail address, we can actually choose which email we want to send from, because we have access to this one now. So let's go ahead and select the other one. And I'm going to send a test email to Michael@500klife from my Gmail account. All right, so let's go ahead and say test subject and whatever we want here. Great. So we are sending from our personalized email address. We're sending it to our personalized email address. And what should happen is we should get an email in our Bluehost webmail login area, but we should also get it in our Gmail, because what's happening is we are sending it from Gmail. It's sending a copy to our server here, but then it is also saying on Gmail to get the emails from the server and show them in our email address. So once we click send down here, we should see it in both places. I'm going to click send. You can see that I already got it from Gmail. And if we go back to here, we should be able to refresh a couple of times. Maybe it takes a little bit longer, but we should eventually see that email appear right here, just like this. Test subject, this is the email that I just sent. So now you know that you are getting your emails from the server and they're showing right here in your Gmail. So now you can simply, you can reply to it. When you reply, you can select which email you want to send from, and it will automatically select the one that it was sent to, so 500klife. And now you have access to your own personalized email address within Gmail. It's really that simple. If you had any questions, either leave a comment below or rewatch this video, but ultimately it's really easy to connect the two. Yahoo and Outlook are a little bit different, but they should have very similar steps needed to get something set up like this. But I like Gmail. It makes it a lot easier to set up these two accounts just like this, and that's really all there is to it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.